We're not live.
Well, then I'll quit talking.
Something stopped it. So we should be live now. Take two.
Now I'm not late. You in your way, Dale?
Not at all. Never.
John Harmia and my partner Nate Christensen coming to you live here from the sports stable. Take two. In the second game on the weekend against the Rough Riders. Tbirds coming off a big win last night.
Yeah, nice win last night. Donnie obviously put it on them last night, 9-1, and we're fully expecting a different game today. Obviously, you put it on a team like that, they're going to have a night to sleep on that one. They're going to bounce back, come at us with everything. So excited to see the boys weather that storm early and get back to what made them successful last night.
No doubt, we got a nice little treat. You can't find this one in the top corner, but we are seeing Big Six here on the ice. El Capitan, Red Path, and we'll see. I'm hopeful he'll be up and control the blue line.
I love to see that. Didn't see him out there, but always great to have the captain back in the lineup. I thought maybe we'd see him tomorrow, but maybe want to get his legs underneath him for a game before the big one tomorrow. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here, Donnie. We got another tough one on our hands today. Any game in state with these kids having grown up, played against each other for many years is going to be a tough one. So
there's no doubt about that. Just over 2 minutes here left in the warm-ups. There have been some challenges laid down today. It remains to be seen if they are accepted.
I don't know, Donnie. You flashed me something when we were grabbing a nice cold beverage in the bar. We'll see if we can mix them in. But big shout out to everybody tuning in. I know Mr. Hilly's probably poolside out there. He's got the cooler ready for the unfair face-offs. I think we follow the same thing. First period, it's just one. Second period, we're going 2 for 1s. And then the third, we're going to triple it up.
It is on, as I say, like Donkey Kong. Not jumping barrels, but pounding barrels.
Pounding barrels, I love it. Big crowd on hand today, Don. Obviously, a local game. A lot of families up here in this area. Starting to fill in.
It is. They're trickling in.
It doesn't look like it on camera, but a lot of traffic behind us.
It's a big arena. There's standing room only up here near the top. I believe we will be seeing E-Train, Ethan Marquez, standing between the pipes here tonight. Starting lineups yet to be determined. We'll bring those to you momentarily.
Yeah, Big 3-0 getting locked in on this side of things, doing what he does there. Hunter had a pretty strong game last night. I know talking to him, he was a little upset after the one that got through. Would have loved to have a shutout, but as the guys always do, man, they're bringing their best games every day, and they expect the boys to play in front of them as well. So expect a really good game out of Ethan.
Tbirds wearing the darts. And the Riders wearing the lights. You might have to help me on that side. Make sure we keep it.
How's that?
Good. 5 seconds. We need you to give us a countdown of 3, 2, 1. And there is the warm-up buzzer. Caught up with Coach briefly last night. Congratulate him on a win, and he was very straight to the point, and he said, that's how we should win.
Mm-hmm. I love that message, Don. I think all things were clicking last night. Defensively playing strong, between the pipes great, and we were finishing up in front of the net, which was great. Anytime you put up 9 goals, you know you're finishing up front, but I still feel like we left a few on the table on that side of things. So
we sure did. Opportunities were certainly not lacking. It was a 55 to 10-ish shot.
I think it ended 49-19 or 59-19.
Okay. So
that was the official was 59-19.
A lot to a little.
Our stat keeper had it at 49-15, but you know, there's also lapses in his skills and ability. But we'll welcome him back again tonight.
As long as he doesn't hit that blue button on there, we'll be just fine.
That one?
No.
Not you.
I'll break your nose.
Big shout out.
Big shout. Here we go. All right, boys coming to the ice. It looks like we're going to have. Yeah.
I got
we
a lot
have
of pent-up energy.
Blake and Jackson on the backside. And up front, it looks like we're going to have Lyndon, Garrett, and Keaton up front to get us started.
Man, we should have got an interview here with Dale, the best manager in the game, arguably. I don't think there's anybody out there better than him, Don. And I think he just challenged to take you out to the parking lot.
Well, you know,
I got to be honest, Don. I got Dale in that.
Oh, no doubt. I'm going to stand by that. I've seen him on the ice, and he's a beast.
In the end, it just matters who has a better lawyer.
We're going to go coin flip.
Whistles are ready.
Let's get it going, Donnie.
Goalies are ready. Garrett in for the draw. Unfair face-off. There we go. Number one.
Little history between these two is grew up playing at Arvada on that one, and they're a couple sticks going at each other.
Punch down. It's one back. Jackson. Jackson got stick check. Blake picks it up. Blake tried to clear it. Rough Riders hold the wrist initially. They send it down into the corner. Jackson with an angle. Rough Riders lose it back behind the net. Linden picks it up, sends it up and out and down. That's going to be an icing and a defensive zone face-off here right out of the gate.
Don, I'm getting word from the text line that the feed is frozen, but I'm going to check in and see what we got here. Looks like we're live, Donnie.
Same five guys step in. Garrett in. Puck's in off, one to the hash. Poked forward by Jackson. Rough Riders try to send it through. Keaton stops it. Puck came out. They delayed offside. They wave it. We touch it. Puck's cleared up to Linden on the outside. He sends it in. So we're looking for backside changes. Landon on with Irvin. Blake comes in to hold the zone. Rough Riders up the outside. Landon holds the blue line, sends it in. Rough Riders can't handle it. Still sitting there on the boards. Landon pokes it, Irvin pokes it through to Landon. Has Dassel at net front. Oh! Bro.
Looks like we're blowing the whistle dead from net coming loose. Is that what we're blowing it for there, Johnny?
It moved. It's not off. That was a premature whistle as we had Dassel and Trevor at net front with a wide open net.
They got pills that can help with that kind of thing these days, Donnie, but I agree.
You guys need anything? More beers?
No.
Landon wins the puck back to Irvin. Sends it to front with the net drive. Puck comes out. Mark picks it up on the blue line. Turn shot, fire, saved and frozen. That'll be an offensive zone face-off. So we've got Dassel and Mark on the backside with Trevor, Irvin, and Landon.
Nice little rip there by Mark.
Landon will step in and take the draw. Puck's one forward. Trevor skates through, is getting held up. Rough Riders come up the outside, send it up the middle. Mark's going to get that back on retrieval. Mark tips it up, and it gets go back in, but picks it back up. Mark tried to shovel it up to Dassel, shovels it through. Mark has the line, fires it in deep. Landon picks it up out of the corner, looking for Irvin. Irvin's got the back of the net. Rough Riders scoop it up, send it up the middle. That's going to be an icing. So we'll stay right here for another offensive zone face-off. Looks like we're going to have wholesale changes. Connor Hilly and Jack come on the backside. Up front we have Miller, Sammy, and Parker. And Parker, Honey Badger, was going for it last night.
He was wheeling last night, Donnie, and you got Maverick out there as well.
Rough Riders playing from in the corner. They're looking for space. They send it over, trying to come up the middle. They get it in deep. Jack's back here on retrieval. Has support with Miller coming through. Miller slips long. Parker comes through, skips it up. He's got outside. Gets zone entry, got angled off. Rough Riders trying to take the back of the net. Send it up. Jack holds his own. Sends it down to Miller back here in the corner in a 2-on-1 battle. Jack supporting. Parker comes in to support. Puck's in on net. It's loose out front. Rough Riders scoop through it. They look for those cross strips past the zone night last night. Puck comes in the zone. Jack picks it up. Jack slides it back behind the net. Connor Healy is trying to angle his guy there. Miller comes in to support. Jack waiting in the wings. Miller has it in skates. Connor Healy takes his guy down. Jack bumps it off the boards to Parker. Parker sends it up and in and down, and that's going to be an icing. Ice just moving a little bit fast right now.
Just a little bit there, Donnie. You can obviously tell Rough Rider staff talking to their players. Up the physicality today. Get out there and hit somebody. You've seen them coming out, trying to hit us, slow us down a little bit on that side of things. You got to battle through that.
Yeah. Blake and Jackson on the backside. Garrett, Linden, and Keaton on up front. Rough Riders off the dots. Turn, shot, fired, saved by Ethan. He brings it in. A little late whack on him. We saw some net front presence last night with a little bit of the funny business.
Yeah, we saw a little funny business, especially late, Donnie, as that game got out of hand. A lot of extra sticks coming in, slapping at gloves, doing that. So I expect to see some of the same today, but I know number 30 is not going to put up with that.
No doubt. Garrett in. Puck's one back to the Rough Riders up high. They try to shoot it in. It's stick blocked. Puck is cleared. Rough Riders having to regroup there. Pressure all over them. Keaton comes through. Blake chips it up, has Garrett. Garrett slides it through to Jackson. They're going to call that icing. Trying to find a rhythm here, Nate.
Trying to find a rhythm, as our stats guy just said. We can't find a pass right now. Last night we saw a lot of tape to tape on that side of things. A lot of talking in the neutral zone, finding open space, getting to it. Not seeing it here early, but fully expect him to knock that off, Donnie.
Wholesale changes. We see Mark and Dash on the backside. Up front we have Landon, Irvin, and Trevor. Puck's just poked on E-Train. He opts to freeze it, set up another offensive or defensive zone face-off here. Landon will step back in for the draw. Puck's down and one back. Daschel has it, slides it up tall. Rough Riders pick it up. Dash has it, chips it right back to Landon. Landon to Irvin. Irvin to Trev, gets around one, has zone entry. Rough Riders playing out of the corner, slide it up high. Mark holds, chips it down, but Rough Riders intercept it, lose it off a skate. Trev holds the zone. Irvin's trying to work there. Rough Riders reverse the backside of the net, looking for cross passes. There it is. Daschel waiting in the wings. Anticipated that. He's got zone entry. He's got Trevor on the backside. Rough Riders with a good stick, as he had Trevor wide open on the backside. Puck's cleared out of the zone. Irv has it, sends it over to Landon. Landon's looking for time and space. He's got speed. He'll get injury. They're going to call offside. Neutral zone face-off.
Don, I don't know who was offsides there, but
Daschel on the backside. Well,
might have been blocked by the camera.
They called it. I don't know. Trying to get above Sammy, Miller, Parker, Blake, and Jackson. Rough Riders come out with it. Stopped by Miller. They gain zone, but Blake has it right there. Chips it off the boards. Bump past Sammy, looking for Miller. Rough Riders gain it back, send it up and in. E-Train comes out to settle it, allows Jackson to come through. Jackson hits Miller up with speed to Sammy, right back to Miller. Miller has zone, leaves it to Parker. Parker was looking to get it to Miller at net front, playing out on the corner. Rough Riders come through, scoop it up, slide it up to the hash, and try to bump it out. comes out and right back in, and then Parker shuts that down, has zone entry, slides it through to Sammy. Sammy with a bottle popper on the backside. That's right where he left off last night.
Mr. Maverick Maida, right after last night as he switched from guns to missiles, goes back to the missiles and buries that one in just over the leg pad and under the blocker to put the T-Birds up 1-0 here early with 11:58 left. Love to see that.
There you go. That's a forward momentum. We stopped them in their tracks and then counter-punched them like a champ.
Mr. Maverick Maida.
Same 5 guys step right back in. Pucks out. Jackson has it. Chips it forward to Parker. Parker gets zone entry. Puck in the corner. Rough Riders pick it up. They send it over. Trying to come up. Cross pass. They're out of the zone. Slide it into the zone. Good job by Miller getting back, helping the defense. Gets angled off, but right on the spot. Mr. Parker Bozich has zone entry. Leaves it for Miller coming in. Can't quite handle it. Sammy comes over to support Blake with a good stick and step. Puck still sitting there. Good job by Miller to come back through. Blake's going to get a penalty. Oh, yeah. Some smack talking right here. Number 88 spent 3 times trips to the box last night. Or am I had the wrong player?
I think it was just one from my count.
Okay.
Maybe 2.
Yep.
Got to check with the stats guy on that one, though.
Yep, I knew it was multiple.
Drew the penalty there as Blake went to the box on this one, and T-Bird's going to go on the penalty kill here early, John.
2 minutes go up on the clock here. Puck in off, sent to the corner. Jack comes through, tries to clear it up, but not out. Rough Riders working off the high hash. Looking for time and space. Cross pass. Looking for a shot. Missing that completely. It's able to be cleared up and out and down. And Linden is on his horse applying some pressure as the goalie comes out to try and settle it. Rough Riders having to regroup 200 feet with the cross pass. Miss it. Comes out of the zone. We intercept that easily. Linden has it. He's got Irvin going with him to the outside. Sends it to the corner. 3-on-1 battle down here. Rough Riders from back behind their net playing it up. Irvin applying some pressure. Nowhere to go. Coming up the outside. Cross pass. Missed that pass. Mark chips it forward, up, and out. Rough Riders having to collect themselves again as they're looking for changes here. Dashel and Mark on the backside. Trevor now on, and Irvin's coming off. Landon will come on. Chip through, intercepted by Landon. He split 2. That's trouble. Landon holds on to it. It's a penalty. Another one right in front. No call. Landon's just making him look silly. Sent high to Dashel. Miller comes out with it as we have an empty net. We're looking. Miller over to Mark. Mark leaves it for Miller. Miller has speed. He's going to have zone entry. Finally, a touch-up. It's going to be a power play for your Thunderbirds. Actually, we're going to go 4-on-4.
4-on-4 for 27 seconds here, Don, it looks like, but unbelievable job there by Landon, who stepped up into the play on that side of things.
Hi, Mr. Ness.
How we doing, man?
Good. Just live streaming a game here, man. Good to see you and your boy.
Yeah. Couldn't stay away.
There you go. Well, Happy New Year to you guys. Landon in, puck sitting on the dots. Comes up, Landon gets it right back, chips it through. Dashel takes space. Dashel around one, has Trevor. Oh! A bottle popper, tic-tac. Toe as in money. People ask us about paychecks. What do you do this thing? I can't.
Back check, paycheck.
Back check, forecheck.
Man, now you got me confused, Don.
Right? Back check, forecheck, paycheck. And what does a paycheck mean?
That's
exactly it.
Right there, Donnie. Unbelievable job there, but great job moving the puck there on the offensive side of things. Little tic-tac-toe, as you said. And nice little goal there as the T-Birds go up 2-0. And now got 15 seconds left. Kill on this.
And that was on 4-on-4. We'll still get so that's considered an even strength goal. We will get a power play here in about 5 seconds. Puck sent in deep. Rough Riders trying to play it back from back behind the net. That's so lame, dude. That is so lame.
Yeah, it looks like 11's going to get taken here for, they're going to call probably a roughing or an elbow on this one, Donnie, as we're going to go 4-on-3 here.
I knew we were in trouble when we had that guy on the ice.
Well, when he didn't like them slapping sticks in the opening warm-up, or opening face-off.
He wants to tend to make the game all about himself, so we'll remain in a 4-on-4 situation for a while. Puck's down. Blake out of the box, ships it right by. He's got steam. Let's go, Blakester. Turns out fire, save, frozen, loose, and now frozen. That'll be an offensive zone face-off.
Hey, great to see number 6 just driving up the side there along the boards, and a nice little snapshot there on the goalie. Almost caught him off guard on that one, trying to go high glove.
Landing on the draw. Irvin coming through. Angling, guys. Puck's cleared. Blake has it. Gets around one. He's going to have his own entry. Slides it through to Landon. Landon turns fired. Another ball popper. Another even strength 4-on-4. 2 even strength 4-on-4 back to back. Less than a minute apart.
Unbelievable goal there by Landon. Looks like he got just a little off angle on that side and just picked the far post on that one. And obviously coming off of last night, and Tbirds off to a great start, continuing what they were doing, up 3-0 here with 8:46 left here in the third period. Great goal.
Good find. Good tic-tac-toe passing. Puck's down. Mark has it. Mark has the over. Finds Miller. Miller leaves it for Sammy. Punches it forward. Rough Riders intercept out of the line, but good stick by Miller. Miller's going to have his own entry. Leaves it cross pass for Trevor. Trevor turns shot fire. Puck's loose out front. Creamed in front. No call. Liberties. And this game's going to get tippy quick.
Yeah, I imagine MPJ coming in as the puck was loose up there up front, and then Trevor coming in to follow up on that side. And as you said, MPJ just taken out from the backside as they froze that puck.
Miller, Trev, Mark, and Sammy. Trevor in for the faceoff. Rough Riders come through with it, but Mark has it. Sends it right back to Trev. Trev has Miller. Had Sammy drive a net drive, but Rough Riders clear it back behind the net. Trev picks it back up. Has Miller. Miller sends it up the boards. Has Mark. Mark has a lane. Turns shot fire. Puck's loose. Again, it's loose. Liberty's being taken in front. No calls. Sammy working hard there with Miller. Miller recovers. Puck sent back behind the net. Rough Riders try to clear, but Trevor holds it. Trevor working hard down there. Rough Riders take the back of the net. They send it over. Get muscled off by Jackson coming in. 2 for 2. Pressure is on, so we have Lyndon Jackson and now Blake back on.
As expected, Donnie, things started getting a little chippy as they were tied up on that one. It looks like Trevor and I don't know who that was, got tied up on that side of things, and looks like he just dragged him to the ground and shoved his face in the ice.
He's going them both. So this guy's had all the action to himself so far.
Outside of us scoring 3,
he must not be a value better because he's only getting paid the same amount as the other guys, but he's working twice as hard.
That's pretty good.
Still 4-on-4 for 5-on-4. We're short for 17 seconds, so we'll get Dashel back.
Unfair.
Have a sip. Puck's down. Rough Riders playing in their defensive zone. They send it over. They have zone cleared. Get it in the zone. Send it cross ice. Send it high. Turn shot blocked off a skate by Jackson. Puck's cleared by Garrett. Up and out of the zone. We have Daschel back now. 5-on-5 hockey. Rough Riders send it up the middle. Miss. Puck sent in by Liam. We're now on sides. We can go apply forecheck. Garrett goes in. Rough Riders up the outside, trying to chip it through. Jackson shuts that down, sends it up. Rough Riders intercept in their defensive zone. They have the over and up. Try to bump it through. That'll be an icing. Unless, I thought someone might override and waive that, but they didn't. So that'll be an offensive zone face-off.
As our stats guy just said, 1 in a row there, Donnie, is T-Birds. 6:44 left here in the first period, up 3-0. Shots looking 8-1, and something I saw last night. Defense did a great job blocking shots up front. Defense, forwards, etc. And saw one just right there. I believe it was by Jackson right up front blocking the shot. So
Garrett wins it to Liam. Liam gets it to Jack for a shot. Puck's loose. We got guys going hard to the net. So Lyndon, Liam, Garrett, Connor, Hilly, and Jack on the backside.
Heavy.
Rough Riders win it back, playing out of the corner, chip it across. Pressure's there, though. Connor Hilly steps to hold his own, slides it up to Garrett. Garrett had Linden, comes up to Jack. Jack turns shot fired, got deflected, or that was going to find its way home, too. Linden picks it up out of the corner, loses an edge, but Garrett has it. He's driving hard to the net front. Puck still loose out front. Rough Riders pick it up. Try to send it up the boards. They get it cleared. Linden picks it up. Slides it up and through as we're looking for some changes. Rough Riders regrouping in their zone. Again, try and stretch it up. Chip it up. Sammy has it. Sammy gets around one, trying to punch it up to Miller. Sammy leaves it for Jack. Jack has Miller up the outside. Slides it across to Parker, sweeping through. Parker turns shot fire. It's off the back of the net. Sammy pokes it back to Parker. Parker working his way through, just got angled off that time, which is rare. Puck up high. Sammy has it, brings it out. Jack has it. Was looking to get it through to Miller. Rough Riders with a good stick, and they send it into our zone. Connor Hilly has it. He's got Miller on the stretch pass. Miller's shot fired, blocked wide. Rough Riders pick it up there. Mark now on, and Daschel on. Mark turns and fires it in. We are now clear. We can go apply pressure. Rough Riders up the outside. It barely gets out of the zone, and Parker turns and fires it right back in as we're looking for some offensive changes. Keaton on. Puck sent across. Rough Riders miss it. Mark has it. Mark's going to take the back of the net with speed. He sends it up to Parker. Parker, a little bump pass, was leaving it for Mark coming through with speed. He just missed. Good thought there. Rough Riders bring it back into their zone. They have the over. Try to bump it through. Good stick by Keaton. Puck comes in the zone. Mark has it. Tried to chip it up and through. Rough Riders hold the board. Rough Riders off the board. Good back check by Linden. Linden's looking for some space. Leaves it for Daschel. Daschel has Garrett. Garrett has zone entry. Turn shot fired, blocked wide. Daschel picks it up. Sends it up the board. Rough Riders hold the board. Rough Riders battling on the blue line. Rough Riders chip that out, have it to Linden. Linden over to Keaton on a skate. Again, we have good sticks and lanes. Jackson now has zone entry. Wide, turn shot, fired glove side, and frozen. So that'll be an offensive zone face-off and allow us to get fresh legs on the ice.
Allow you to take a breath, too, Donnie. 4 minutes of straight action on that side of things. Doing a great job in the neutral zone, controlling it, not letting the Rough Riders get anything going offensively here.
Landon, Irvin, Trevor, Blake, and Jackson. Puck's down. Trevor comes through, picks it up. Little shake and bakes. Sends it high to Jackson. Jackson walks. Shot fired, deflected down and through. Goalie calls the late pads. It was sitting out right there and covered.
Yeah, we've seen it a couple times already this game. Rebounds open up front. Keep crashing the net. Take advantage.
Landon will step back in here on the face-off. Puck's one over to Irvin. Irvin working off the hash, slides it all the way back behind the net. Blake's going to step to try and hold. Does. Comes off the boards with it. Battle in a 2-on-1 battle. Irvin comes through to support. Rough Riders have zone exit, but good stick and step by Jackson. Allows Blake to get it up to Irvin. Irvin has zone entry to the outside. He's got Trev going. Pops to send it back behind the net. Landon picks it up, has Jackson. Jackson sent it on net. Trevor with a good tip, deflected right on net. Goalie made a great save. Rough Riders come out with it, trying to clear it. Again, Irvin holds the board, slides it across, looking for Blake. Blake just inside the blue line. Trying to create space, pokes it through. Rough Riders clear up and out down. We'll stay right here because that's going to be an icing.
As you said, Donnie, great save on that side of things. As puck was deflected coming right to the net, sent him the other direction, was able to get a blocker on it and keep that one out of the net. But great opportunity there by the T-Birds.
Wholesale changes. We're seeing Miller, Parker, Sammy come to the ice with Connor Hilly and Jack. Puck's down. Rough Riders trying to send it up the hash. Hilly holds it. Allows Miller to get it right off the hash. He's got a seam, leaves it for Parker. Sammy got it. Sammy slides it down for Parker. Parker turns out of it. We're sending guys to net. Sammy has it. Backhander to Miller. Good stick. Gets it right back, though. Sammy skates the back of the net in the corner. Rough Riders have zone cleared. But good job by Connor Hill. He's shutting that down right now. Rough Riders get it back. Puck shipped up and out of play. And I'll tell you, I caught Coach Ryan last night. He said that the Riders were trying to match lines last night on our home ice as the home team. And once he picked up on that, he said, challenge accepted. And it'll happen today. And so it does not look like they're trying to match lines today, but Coach Ryan, it is.
Game on, eh?
Game on. Right out of Wayne's World. Puck's back. Connor Hilly has it. Slides it right up the middle to Miller. Miller has Sammy. Sammy slides it through. And Miller was, oh boys.
I would assume that would mean their top line against our third line. Their top line is on the shot now. So.
Yeah. Neutral zone face-off. Offsides call.
Checks the stats, yep.
Puck's down. Rough Riders have it. Trying to chip it up and out. They do, but Miller's got it. Jack turns, fires it in. It's Rough Riders playing back behind the net. Parker's all over him. Sammy's applying some pressure. Puck sent up. Sammy holds it right there. Miller turns shot, fire, saved out to the hash. Rough Riders trying to clear it. They do. Jack has it, turns, fires it in back in the opposite corner. We're changing. Mark and Dash on the backside. We see Keaton, Garrett come on. Rough Riders are trying. Good sticks here. Mark picks it up. He's got speed and entry. Slides it through to Garrett going to net front. Garrett drives all the way to the corner. Keaton comes in to support. Keaton digs. Chips it up to Mark. Mark walks, has a lane. Turn shot, fire, saved out to the hash. Keaton picks it up. Slides it back up to Mark. Mark chips it in deep. Garrett's there. He'll pick it up. Puck protects, slides out of it. Liam is on. Liam picks it up back behind the net. Slides it up to Keaton. Keaton turn shot, fired through. Hold, please. Keaton picks it up on the hash. Tried to slide it up to Mark. Puck's out of the zone. Mark's able to get it right back, though. Fires it right back in. Partial changes it on the offensive side. Garrett comes in to apply some pressure. Does. Dashel picks it up, slides it through to Irv. Back to Dashel. Dashel backhand shot. Puck's loose. Gets right back to Dashel. Dashel has the backside of the net. Looking for net front at Irvin. Puck's loose. Got shot wide by Garrett. Irvin sends it right back through the net. Rough Riders put up and out and down. I'm not sure that's going to make it for icing. Of course. Landon picks it up, tried to bump it back to Dassel nonchalantly. Rough Riders shoot it up and off the post, get it right back, shoot it up and over the net. That's going to do it for your first period. Your T-Birds are up by a score of 3-0.
Whew. Donnie, I got to be honest, if Irv was wearing the wrong jersey, I would have put that one in there at the end, but I will say one of the most suffocating periods for the T-Birds on this side of things defensively is only allowed one shot that period, which was impressive.
One.
Just one.
And you got to like them apples. The boys have come to play. We wondered if they were going to come back with the same grit and pace of play and attitude, and they have stood tall. And I think the Riders are a little bit shell-shocked right now.
Certainly have, Don. They came out, and we saw it early. Rough Riders were trying to come out with a little energy, start playing the body and hitting there. And we matched that. Came back with a few, put a couple in the back of the net, which is always helpful, but defensively, between the neutral zone and defensive side of things, just controlling the puck and not giving them any inches to get any opportunities on that side of things. Although we saw one break late right there at the end of the period on a weird non-icing call.
We sure did. Boys are going to be switching sides. Coming to the ice to start this second period, we'll see Landon, Irvin, Trevor, Blake, and Jackson on the backside.
Period 2, Donnie. Let's stay after it, huh?
Let's go. Laying it in. Rough Riders win it back, send it right across. Miss. Chip it in. Jackson back on retrieval. Sends it up the hash to Trev. Trev a little bump pass to Landon. Miss. Gets right back to Blake. Blake punches it to Landon. To Irvin. Irvin turn shot fired, deflected wide. Landon's going to pick that up off the half boards. Irvin has it on the seam. Shot fired, blocked wide. Landon picks it back up right behind the net. He comes out with it. He's looking for time and space. Tried to slide it through to Blake. Rough Riders with a good stick. Punch it out of the zone. Landon sends it over to Jackson.
Penalty in the first few.
Jackson's going to have zone entry. Gets all the way over to Trev. Trev picks it up, slides it through to Irvin. Irvin sends it high to Jackson. Jackson shot, blocked up and over the net. Rough Riders pick it up, trying to clear it, and they do. Jackson back on retrieval. Backhand up and out. Irvin's going to come through with speed. We have a 3-on-1. Oh, slides it through to Trev, can't quite hold it. Trev slides it through to Dassel, got shot all the way through and saved out high. Rough Riders out of the zone. Good stick by Dassel. Rough Riders get it back. They get zone entry. Get around Mark. Turn shot fire. Saved by Ethan. Mark picks it up. Slides it forward to Parker. Parker slides it to Irvin. Irvin has zone entry. Turn shot fire. Post crossbar up and out. Rough Riders pick it up. Looking for cross passes. Not there. It's blocked. Slid through. They're going to get behind us in their own 2-on-1. Good job by E-Train saving it. As we got a little bit too anxious and ahead of the play, it turned into their tide, and E-Trade stands tall.
I agree. 2 good saves back-to-back there, Donnie, by Ethan. Has had a pretty quiet first period, which is always scary for a goalie on that side of things, but responded with a couple good opportunities there for the Rough Riders and kept them out of the net, kept that 0 on the board.
Puck's down. Dassel has it, punches it up to Parker. Parker's working there. Puck comes out. Dassel pushes it back forward to Miller. Miller has Parker on zone entry. Parker's looking to walk to create space. Leaves it for Miller. They are going to send both. Well, only when you're being held. So...
Yeah. Don, I'd have to watch a replay on that one, but it looks like Miller grabbed him by the the face mask and ripped him across on that one, but looks like they were getting held and tangled up in the corner on that side of things, which is probably what they're calling. But
A rough
roughing and a hold.
and a hold.
2 minutes for being mean.
Well, 5-on-5. Connor Hilly, Jack, Lyndon, Garrett, and Keaton. Keaton comes through, pokes it to Garrett. Garrett slides it up to Jack. Jack gets it, tried to slide it back down to Garrett. Garrett had a lane, got stick check, picks it right back up behind the net. Lyndon at front, got caught in the skate. Those Rough Riders come through, pick it up. They're going to get zone entry here to the outside. Shot on E-Train. Little lake pad save out to the corner. Jack bodies his guy off here back behind the net. Puck comes up. Rough Riders cycling out of the corner. They send it high. Shot wide of the net. Puck sent back behind the net. Jack's there in a 2-on-1. Garrett comes in to support with Connor Hilly. Puck sent to the corner. Jack comes through, sends it up, but Rough Riders able to hold it. Garrett chips it up, but not out. Rough Riders pick it right back up, looking for space. It goes all the way through. It's finally chipped up and out by Connor Hilly. Garrett gains the line, turns and fires it in deep. Keaton in all by himself as we're looking for changes, trying to kill time. Trevor comes through, picks it up off the board, send it on net. Goalie opts to freeze it, so that'll be an offensive zone face-off, and we'll have fresh legs.
Rough Riders starting to find a little couple things offensively, getting a couple chances here on this side of things. Got to get back to doing what we were doing the first period. Clog up that neutral zone, get sticks in lane, not let them get passes, Donnie.
That's right. We've been pretty productive there in the neutral zone on countering. Let's continue to shut that down. Puck's one up. Rough Riders get it out. Stick check it forward. E-Train comes, plays it out to the half boards, allows Irvin to come through. He's got Trev on the backside with Landon going hard. Backhander just through. Jackson picks it up, try to backhand to Landon. Rough Riders pick it up. They have zone exit. Turn and dump it in deep on E-Train. He just saves it out to the opposite hash. Blake's going to come through. Chips it up and out. Rough Riders regrouping here in their defensive zone. They have neutral zone. Just turn and dump it in. Blake's coming in. Allows Landon to come in. Clears it up. Has Trevor. Trevor back behind the play all on his own. Tried to slide it through to Landon. Gets to Irvin. Landon turns and shot and fired. Mark's now on. Trevor slides it back down behind the net. Mark now on the backside. Puck's chipped up and out. Mark back on retrieval. Mark was looking for Blake. Blake has it. Backhand to Parker. Puck sent in the zone. Puck sent up and out again. Mark rims it hard, the opposite side. Puck's out of the zone. Rough Riders have it in their defensive zone. Regroup and send it up high. Missed that. Mark intercepts. Mark tries to chip it through. Has Liam. Liam chips it in deep. Sammy. Blake's off now. Gashel on. Rough Riders back behind the net. Slide it up. Looking for that cross pass. Parker gets a piece of it. Gashel picks it up. Gashel's going to gain zone entry. Gets it over to Parker. Parker trying to slide it through. Mark with a good stick. Able to just send it in deep. Goes all the way through. Parker has it. Parker got angled off. Liam comes in with a good body. Rough Riders backhanded up the board, looking to clear it. Gashel again holds, sends it back in deep into the zone. Rough Riders pick it up there. Parker's all over that. Causes a turnover. Shot went all the way through the crease. Keaton has it. To Gashel. Gashel turn shot, fire, glove save, and frozen. So that'll be an offensive zone faceoff.
Great little series there by the T-Birds is controlling the puck offensively. You start to move that puck, and what's setting that all up, Donnie, is that forecheck. Forecheck out there with Bozich and Trevor, etc. out there. Liam Lakis out there on that one, too, on the forecheck. Unbelievable job by the boys.
Again, Parker is working hard there last night, created lots of turnovers back behind the net in 2-on-1. So you see Keaton, Lyndon, Garrett, Connor Illy, and Jack. Pucks out front, loose, and there's a whistle. No cover, but they get the benefit of that.
Puck came out all the way to the hashes and the whistle was blowing, which a little confused by there, Dom.
I like the rough in the corner calling it, and not the wide right there.
You know him, have a conversation with him, so do I. Here we go. Lyndon in for the face-off. Everybody on the inside. Jack gets it, sends it back behind the net. Rough Riders trying to play there. Good pressure by Garrett. Lose it in skates. Connor Hilly holding it. Gets back to Lyndon. Lyndon gets bodied off. Puck sent up the hash. Turned back over to Garrett. Garrett has Keaton. Keaton trying to slide it through to Lyndon. It's just sitting there like it's glued to the ice. Connor Hilly has it. Gets chipped in. Rough Riders having to regroup there. Reverse the backside of the ice, coming up the outside, looking for a cross pass. They hit it. They're going to get zone entry to the outside here. Shot up and over the net. Out of the zone on its own merit. Irvin now on with Landon. Puck sent up and in. They're going to call no icing. Well, it was touched. Connor Hilly rims it to Landon. Gets through to Trev. Trev working hard to get to the net. Oh, my God! Oh, my God! And there's no penalty there. Wow.
Donnie, should have been a goal, should have been a trip. What an unbelievable single effort there by Trevor coming in, got tripped up, pulled down to the ice, was down on the ice, and almost put that one in the back of the net doing there. What a thing of beauty there.
What a strong power move there by T-Rev.
That was fun to watch. Don, we've got a couple of those passes coming off the boards, getting a breakaway.
So Sammy, Landon, Irvin, Jackson, and Blake. Rough Riders tried to clear it. Had to come off their stick. They're able to clear it now. Blake's going to pick that up. Blake over to Jackson. Jackson up ice. Puck's cleared. Comes back in. Jackson picks it up. Jackson slid it up to Blake. Blake was around one. He got stick checked. Turnover. Rough Riders able to clear it into the zone. Blake's going to go back. He tries to poke it forward to Landon. Landon backhand blind pass, but Irvin's coming through. Getting held. Sammy comes through. Oh, yeah. Liberty's all over the ice. Rough Riders get it in the zone. Send it in deep. Blake's got it back behind the net. Leaves it for Landon. Ooh. Landon just bobbing through guys left and right. Is going to gain zone entry. Trying to work through to get all the way in deep. Rough Riders trying to chip it up. Sammy has it. Sammy chips it back in deep for Landon. Landon slides it back behind the net. Nobody home, but Blake's able to hold his own. Turn it to Landon, who is at net front. Rough Riders pick it up, clear up and out down. That'll be an icing, so we'll stay right here. Oh, they waved it off. Wow.
Okay. Interesting.
Wow.
Why don't you just get to the ice cut, Donnie?
I knew I shouldn't have cut on that one because that's how it's going. Gashel now on. Gashel was looking for Miller. Puck comes in.
But they're going to call that one. Yeah, we're going to take the Zam here.
We're going to clean some shit up. And we'll be back.
Unbelievable.
For the second half of this game. You stay tuned. And there's your whistle. The boys are coming back on the ice for the second half of the game. There'll be 8 minutes and 16 seconds here left in the second period. We're looking to go double or more the score we had in the first half of the game in the second half.
I agree. Donnie up 3-0 at the ice sheet with or ice clean with 8:16 left. Love to see him double, triple, quadruple this up, huh?
Let's go. We know how to get it done. Looks like maybe we're going to have to create a little bit more of our own energy here in the second half of this game. And there's the whistle. The refs are raring and ready to get this thing going.
Let's get back out there. Talk to Mr. Penny over here. It seems like surgery went well with Dylan. He's on the mend there with a couple plates and screws in his shoulder, but wish him the best as he battles the road to recovery and get back fully healthy.
Love to hear that. Best case scenario.
Hey, buddy.
Looks like coming to the ice to start the second half of this game, we're going to see Dashel and Mark on the backside. Up front, we're going to see Landon, Irvin, and Trevor.
We can feel that.
Sorry.
We're going to have a defensive zone face-off. Landon will step in for the draw. Trevor comes through hard. Rough Riders turn and fire it in the corner. Mark has it, sends it off the boards. Rough Riders able to hold it, send it back down here in the corner. Rough Riders working there, try to send it to net front. Shots blocked wide. Landon and Mark working there. Puck comes through. Landon picks it up. Landon has the back of the net and getting hooked a little bit all the way through. Battling through it. Landon gets it in deep. Irvin slides it through to Landon. Landon had Trevor and Dashel going. Comes to Mark. Mark to Trevor. Trevor slides it through to Dashel. Dashel shot fired up and out of play. That'll be an offensive zone faceoff. Good passing sequence there.
Yeah, great passing. A little bit of what we saw last night there on that one. Donna's fed that one across. Good hard shot. Just trying to sneak that one over the glove. And he gloved that thing, blocked it up all the way up into the rafters. So love to see that. Good early start from him, moving the puck.
Sammy Miller, Parker, Jackson, and Blake. Miller in. Rough Riders come out with it. They're taking the back of the net, trying to come up the hash. Hold, please. Rough Riders have the back of the net. They come up. Sammy has it. Sends it back down to Miller. Had Parker in front, got a stick lifted. Blake gets it. Blake shot, fired, punch save to the corner. Miller has it off the hash. Parker comes in to support. Rough Riders up the outside, trying to slide it through the middle, but held up by Jackson. Slides to Sammy. Sammy got stick checked. Rough Riders trying to chip it out. Blake holds it, the skate. Then they punch it out. Rough Riders trying to come the opposite way. They get zone entry, and Jackson's right there. Garrett's on. Sends it up the outside. Garrett has it here in the middle of zone entry. He's got Sammy going with him. Shot blocked wide. Jackson sends it to net front on net. Goalie freezes it. That'll be an offensive zone face-off and allow us to finish some changes.
Yeah, interesting one there, Don, as it came off the boards there right to the front of the net. The defenseman just posed it right into the goalie and said, let's take the face-off here. Second period, we're looking for a 2-for-1 here, Donnie.
There we go, 2-for-1s. Connor Healy and Jack on the backside. Garrett, Linden, and Keaton. Connor gets it, sends it in deep. Garrett's going there, working back behind the net. Garrett sends it high to Jack. Jack shot fired, glove save and frozen with Garrett driving hard. Another offensive zone faceoff.
Another opportunity for a 2-on-1, but good shot there by Mr. Evans. Number 8 from the blue line came in there, but loved out of the air by Rough Riders goalie.
Linden in for the draw. Keaton digs in, shot, blocked, gets it right back. Rough Riders try to clear it. Jack's able to hold momentarily, send it in off a Rough Rider up and out of play, so that'll be another offensive zone face-off.
They'll call one of these unfair for everybody at home, Don.
It's coming.
Everybody's thirsty.
Stats guy says he is parched. Nobody said you couldn't drink around an unfair face-off. Puck's one forward. Rough Riders scoop it up. They have zone exit, trying to gain zone. Outside, shot blocked by Connor Healy to the corner. Jack comes through, angles his guy off. Connor Healy has it, chips it off the boards, looking for Linden. Linden has zone exit, and now entry with Keaton going. Splits two, loses an edge. Puck sent to the opposite corner. Rough Riders pick it up. Trying to chip it through, miss a through pass. And Garrett's right here. Turns, fires it right back in as Irvin's now on. Dashiell's now on the backside. Rough Riders up the middle, Landon blocks that to Irvin. Irvin has zone entry with Trev. Irvin tried to slide it through. Trev got a stick held. Rough Riders send it up and off the boards. Dashiell's able to glove it down, but bounces right to the Rough Riders.
Offsides, Donnie.
They didn't touch it. There's no automatic offsides. So have a drink.
0 in a row.
Face off. -1 in a row. Puck comes up. Sent into the corner. Rough Riders trying to play there. Bodied off by Landon. Or sorry, that was Mark. Landon picks it up. Landon creating space. Has Irvin. Irvin shot fired. And I don't know if that got deflected in, but Irvin gripped and ripped it. The pride of Colorado Springs, as my buddy likes to say, and I'll let him say it again.
Donnie, the pride of Colorado Springs. I don't think that one was tipped, but a beautiful little pass across the crease over there from Landon Dowd, and the son of Reed, son of Vicky, the pride of Colorado Springs, buries that one in. Love high, right where Grandma and Grandpa hide all the good stuff up top. What a beauty of a goal.
Along with the buttered muffins, as we established last night.
Mm-hmm. He did that even in the right jersey, Donnie.
Miller in for the draw. Parker and Sammy. Blake and Jackson on the backside. Puck one back. Jackson has it. Tips it in. Deep. Puck comes right out front. Goalie plays it to the corner. Parker's working there with Millsy. We've got a 2-on-2. Parker is winning that battle.
I'll take the Honey Badger all day on that one.
Rough Riders come out with it. Not before Miller gets him. A piece turns out fired, deflected up and over the net. Rides the rail. Blake has it. Tried to chip it in. Comes right back to him. Turn shot fired. Parker took that one and shook it off a little bit, but holy cow, that was gripped and ripped. Puck sent in. Ref in the way. Honey Badger slides through, gets it up to Blake. Blake over to Jackson. Jackson turns shot fired. Good spot. Missed the net. Up and out. Didn't miss by much. Blake picks it up. Jackson taking the back of the net, has a little bit of speed. Cross pass, looking for Sammy. It was a high stick, but Rough Riders touched it first. Miller picks it up, slides through one. Has the back of the net. Net front with Sammy, comes all the way through. Parker picks that up. Bobby's over here. Sammy and Parker working hard with Miller. Sammy slides it to Parker. Comes up to net front. Puck is frozen, and we have hands and stuff all over. Parker is not going to back down, and he should not and never will.
Not surprised that well there, Donnie, is P. Bozic out there. Hell of a shift. Took a puck off the wrist from the cap. Got buried in the corner on one. Just out there grinding on the forecheck there. So not surprised, a little extracurricular from him on that one. Fully expected.
Honey Badger doesn't play that.
No. Honey Badger don't care.
Liam, Garrett, Keaton, Connor Hilly, and Jack on the backside. Rough Riders come out with it, try to turn up the hash. They do. They have zone exit. Try to get it by. Jack intercepts it just inside the blue line. Rough Riders get it right back, trying to slide it over. Good stick and step by Liam, helping cover. Keaton loses it in the corner.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think they're going to call the cross check there. I was surprised they didn't call that on Hilly in the corner. And he's giving him a piece of his mind here. Is Hilly with a big old smile on his face drew that one, but I didn't see him call it in the corner. I was surprised the guy right in front of him didn't call it, as he was taking liberties with his stick right in the back of the head and the back of the numbers on Mr. Hilly. So
liberties taken all over the ice, including with the lips. Nonetheless, we're going to see our power play unit come to the ice with Irvin.
First time today they have Cheryl power play.
And Daschle. Puck's in up to Daschle. Daschle has Miller. Miller cross pass to Irvin. Irvin slid it through to Trevor, had a stick held. Comes back up to Daschle. Daschle has Landon. Landon has Irvin. Oh my God, bro. I'm going to call a crease violation.
Wow.
It's been a while since I've seen one of those, but Tuttle makes the call.
Okay.
Neutral zone face-off.
It's an interesting call, Donnie.
Miller back in for the draw. Puts one back to Daschle. Daschle has zone. Gets it over to Miller. Miller's looking for space. Miller sends it back over to Irvin. Irvin to Landon. Landon has Daschle. Daschle has Miller. Miller's cross-ice pass to Irv. Irv to Trevor. Puck still loose. Rough Riders try to clear it. Daschle has it. Walks the line. Has Irvin. Irvin has a lane. Leaves it for Landon. Landon has a lane. Gets around one. He's getting no call for days. Wow. Get to Landon. Or to Irv. Irv shot fired. Puck saved and frozen. Should have been a 5-on-3 there. You're going to see a wholesale change on the power play side.
Donnie, I thought I was walking the Vegas Strip there with all the hooking I saw on that one, but no call on that side of things. But a couple good opportunities moving the puck around. Boys are sliding it on that one, and we're going to get the second power play unit out here on this one, see what they can do.
Here we see Parker, Linden, Blake, Jackson, and Mark. Parker in for the draw. Rough Riders punch it to the corner, try to clear it up. Jackson has it, slides it right down to Blake. Blake has space. Shot fired, saved. Parker turn shot fired. Sent back behind the net. Linden trying to get there. Linden picks it up, slides it to Blake. Blake looking for space, slides it to Jackson. Jackson walks, has Blake. Blake has all kinds of space. Slides it back to Jackson, has a lane. Shot fired and saved and frozen. We had momentarily vacated the front of the net. Goalie had a clear look at that shot.
Yeah. Got to get a body up in front on that one, but Don, it's pretty rare you see a power play with 3 defensemen on the ice here, but with some of the skill and talent these guys have, it's great to see them out there getting a chance.
Let's go. Parker back in for the face-off. Puck one to the hash. Blake has it up to Jackson. Jackson shot fired, had traffic in front that time. Goalie made a save, though. Parker picks it up on the opposite hash. Gets it to Mark. Mark turns out of it, has Jackson up high. Jackson has Blake. Blake shot fired! Welcome to the ice! This is that path for another bottle popper short side. And that's how you do it. Attaboy.
Man, great job there by number 6, but got to give the assist on that side of things. I know first assist going to be coming from Mr. Dyer, who slid that one over, but big Lyndon Burns just creating a wall right in front of the net on that side of things. I don't think their goalie saw it, Donnie.
No chance.
Great shot either way. I think it was going in, but not a chance on that one as we are going up 5 goose here with 1:15 left in the second period.
Sammy, Liam, Garrett, Jack, and Connor Hilly on the backside. Jack has it, has the line, turns and fires it in, and they're going to call icing. So that'll be a defensive zone.
They wanted to call an unfair face-off. He was going to blow the whistle, and they dropped it, and he hesitated, Donnie. But We're going to count that one at home for everybody following along.
So that is 2.
That is 2.
2 drinks.
For Hilly, it's 4 at home since he's sitting by the pool.
Rough Riders win it high. Send it high. Good stick by Liam. Sammy tries to chip it forward to Liam. Liam working here on the boards. Connor Hilly has it. Turns out of it, has some space. Connor Hilly's going to get the puck cleared. Sends it up and out and down. That's going to be an icing. We'll stay right here. Same 5 guys are going to step in with 50.7 seconds here left in the second period. Sammy back in on the draw. Scared it forward. Rough Riders shot blocked by Liam. Connor Hilly had Liam, takes a funky bounce. Sammy slips through. Sammy's taking space. He's going to get zone entry. Shot fired. Glove. Goalie got a piece on the glove. Went wide. Board work going on. Garrett with a ginormous hit. Numbers being checked. Rough Riders come out with it. Puck sitting here in the neutral zone. Jack has it, turns, slides it all the way down. They wave off icing. Wholesale changes coming to the ice. Rough Riders trying to send it up, but pressure's there. Oh, what a save. Mark picks it up. Mark got held and hooked and all the things. We're going to move into the third period with a 5-0 lead. If you got someone sitting next to you at home, give them a high 5.
I agree, Donnie. 5 goals. Give him 5 up top on that one. But great opportunity there late. But puck comes off the boards there to P. Bozic coming off. You know, he was just getting in to the thick of things on that side of things. Puck gets right on his stick and just buries that one in right to the goalie's chest, unfortunately. But good little save coming out on challenging in that one. But great period there from the Birds as they put up 2. And defensively, not giving many opportunities on this side of things. His shots are 32-5.
And I got to say, I'm proud how we responded out of the break, because sometimes it can take a while to find the rhythm, but we looked like we picked right back up where we left off.
I agree, Donnie. 14 goals over the last 5 periods. I like that pace.
Here we go. We'll see Mark and Daschle on the backside. Parker, Miller, and Keaton on up front. Miller's going to step in for the draw. I feel it. The numbers have tripled. Touchdown. Keaton comes through, skates it to Parker, but Rough Riders get it back. Rough Riders turn dumping in deep. Goes back behind the net. Daschle and Miller there. Miller pokes it up to Keaton. Keaton off the boards. Looking to gain space. That goes all the way down for icing, so that'll be a defensive zone faceoff.
Good opportunity here for a 3-for-1, Donnie.
3-for-1. Miller in. Puck's one forward. Mark's got it. Gets poked back in, but Rough Riders are offside. Ethan comes out, leaves it for Daschle. Daschle had Parker, chips it up and out. Pressure being applied by Keaton. Rough Riders send it up the middle. Daschle intercepts, punches it into the zone. Miller's on his horse, applying some pressure, gets it. He's all by himself, turn shot, fire, save to the opposite side. Daschle picks it up. Daschle slides it to Parker. Parker trying to get it back to Daschle. Rough Riders intercept it, trying to punch it forward. Good job by Irvin. Daschle allows Daschle to come back. Daschle has speed. Daschle slides it through.
Parker's hitting everybody out there.
Rough Riders pick it up. You got neutral zone. They're looking to get back in the offensive zone. Send it opposite side. Trevor has it. Trevor has Daschle. Castle has Trevor. Trevor loses an edge, but still is able to poke it through to Irvin. Irvin slides it through to Jackson on the backside, coming on with speed. Jackson has wide zone entry, leaves it for Trev with a backhander right out front. Rough Riders able to come scoop it free. Try to clear it, but Blake's there. Blake's shot gets blocked. Oh, that's a knee. No call? Are you kidding me? Wow. Sent Blake to the box for a one-way softer in the first period. Blake gets it, turn shot fired. Blake sticks it. Trevor's covering, pokes it through to Landon. Landon had Irvin tough shot, and that's what you get for messing with the bull. You get the horns.
I don't know what we just got there is the man who makes it about himself there. But, John, let's get back to the goal. The Pride of Colorado Springs on an absolute heater right now with 5 goals in the last 5 periods and 2 minutes here. And we're going to take a penalty here. Trevor's going to get an unsportsmanlike.
After, yeah, you give him a piece of your mind, Ryan. I would too, if I were you.
Either way, Donnie, T-Birds go up 6-0 on this one. Going to go on the penalty kill, but what a great pass off the boards.
Hold, please.
Oh, CV still giving him a piece of his mind over here.
I would too.
He's asking if he. Oh, you want to take one too? CV says not a problem.
Y'all having fun in hockey.
So we're going to be going shorthanded here with Jackson and Blake to start with Lyndon and Sammy. Pucks one back. Jackson has it, turns and rips it up to the opposite side of the ice. Rough Riders having to regroup, full 200. They can play with it back there all day. Finally, and Lyndon comes in to apply some pressure. Rough Riders up the outside. Cross pass, they hit it. They cut up the middle, but we're bodied on them. Sammy trying to flip it out. It's able to be cleared by Lyndon. Good collapsing D, preventing momentum into the zone. They're having to go the full distance. Come up the outside. Cross pass misses, right to Jackson. Jackson can take it back. Cross ice pass, sends it back up the ice again. Fresh bodies coming to the ice here. We see Irvin up front with Sammy, and on the backside, and we've got Connor Hilly and Jack. Rough Riders coming up the outside. Cut back. They're going to get zone entry now. Trying to slide it through, but again, we stick and step and clear. Good job. Irvin's on his horse. Almost got by, but Rough Riders able to turn it over in. That went back in on them. You don't have to clear on those, but nonetheless, Irvin's applying pressure. Rough Riders send a cross pass. Try to come up the middle, but again, we angle them off. Irvin turns, fires it in deep. They've got nothing going here. Cross pass, miss, can't handle it. They pick it back up. Send it up the middle. Good angle by Jack. Rough Riders out of the corner, good stick. That's going to get deflected up and out. About 12 seconds left here to go on the kill, and they're having to regroup in their neutral zone. Cross pass misses. They have to recollect it. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to be back to even. Come up the middle, and we shut that down. Good job by Jack. Just stays with his guy. No way. Garrett comes through, is able to poke it up. Trevor has it. Trevor slides it through to... Yeah! Another bottle popper. You like to see that bottle snap, crackle, and pop, baby. G-Money with a feed from T-Rev.
T-Rev with a great feed on that one, coming out of the box, and then feeding Garrett. Big 4-4 streaking down the ice and burying that one in. And then we went from 6 to 7 on that one, Donnie, and the T-Birds right now look like a giant anaconda in the middle of the Amazon, squeezing a baby doe and the life out of this game here, Donnie. Unbelievable job.
Landon, Trevor, Miller Dashel and Mark. Mark has it with zone entry. Round one, shot fired, loose, now frozen. That'll be an offensive zone face-off.
Holy cow, Donnie. Shots looking 37-5 in favor of the good guys.
Hey, again, if you're standing next to somebody, I need to see another high five.
And then give them a 2 on the side for 7.
Miller applying pressure here down here in the corner. Landon comes in. He's got it. Looking to create space. Leaves it for Mark. Mark gets it back to Landon. Landon just lost it but sticks with it. Slides it to Miller. Miller turn, shot, stick checked. Rough Riders back behind the net. Landon's creating havoc back there. Rough Riders lose it. Landon slides it back to Miller. Miller looking for space, tried to slide it through to Landon. Has Trevor for another goal. Crazy 8, don't be late. And you know what? I'm going to give everybody a triple at home just because.
Yeah, go ahead and crack another one open. Get one on reserve here as they are pouring them in left and right. Donnie, it's 8-0 with 11:58 left.
If you can sit back just a little bit, that would be helpful. Just a little bit. No, not that far. Not that far. Keaton, Parker, Sammy on up front. Blake and Jackson on the backside. Board work happening. Rough Riders are able to clear it. But Blake shuts that down momentarily. Rough Riders gain zone entry in the corner looking for a net drive. Good collapse indeed. Puck comes up. Parker has it. Slides it to Sammy, who's coming through with speed. Sammy's got entry. Parker comes in to help. Parker's got net presence back behind the net. Turns out a 1. Loses an edge. Rough Riders trying to clear it, but not before Keaton comes in. Rough Riders up the outside now. They get zone exit. Cross-ice pass misses. They have zone entry. Good job by Jackson. Rough Riders send it to net front. Nobody home. They come up. Shot fired, saved, and cleared up and out. So we're looking for some fresh legs as well. We see Garrett and Liam come on up front. Jack's now on the backside. Garrett gets it right back. Got stick checked. But Liam's coming in to apply some pressure. Rough Riders send it up the outside. Jack's able to hold. Gets in around 1. He's in around 2. Has the back of the net. Jack sends it high to Linden, who's covering. Linden had Connor Hilly on the opposite side. Connor Hilly just opts to send it deep. Garrett's there. Garrett up the outside, was trying to leave it for Jack. Gets it right back. High hands. That's all they can cheer for at this point is hits. They may have more hits, and they know they do. They have more hits than they do shots on net. Rough Riders send it back behind the net. Connor Hilly goes in with a good angle. Jack picks it up here out of the corner. Opts to rim it. Liam's there. Liam tried to butt pass. Rough Riders hold his own momentarily, send it to the opposite side, and Connor Hilly's there. Connor Hilly cross pass off a Rough Rider skate right to Jack. Jack bumps it up to Liam. Liam just had it come off his stick, and Rough Riders send it right back up and in. Connor Hilly back behind the net. High and hard and out. Rough Riders having a regroup here in the neutral zone. They turn it over back to Connor Hilly's looking for a middle pass. Rough Riders turn it over to Sammy. Sammy's going to have zone entry here to the outside. He's working here in the corner. Linden comes in to support.
Oh, my goodness. What?
Wow.
Sammy Maverick Maida is going to get called for 2 minutes for a glove to the back.
2 minutes for hitting someone who's useless.
Award for the softest penalty of the game goes right there, Donnie.
Right there. Well, there's been a few of them. So have a drink. You're going to be going short-handed here. We will see Dashel and Mark come on the ice. Looks like Dashel and Spencer John at each other a little bit, old friends. Linden comes in. Garrett's able to clear it up and out, easy peasy. Rough Riders regroup in the full 200. going back behind the net, trying to come up the outside. Little cross-eyes chip, and Garrett's on his horse, and the red bat forces them to have to regroup deep in their zone. Rough Riders now coming up the middle. Looking to get it set up, slide it through to the backside, comes all the way through, can't handle passes. Shot fired, saved to the outside, sends back behind the net. Body's being tied up, puck in the middle. Can't handle it. Garrett's able to clear the puck up and out as we were collapsing there. Rough Riders regrouping deep in their zone. Stood up at the blue line and allows Trev to clear it. Oh, yeah. There are sour feelings all over. There's lots of words being had. Who is it? Number 19 and number 88. Rough Riders up the outside trying to go. Lose it. Urban's all there, spinning, bobbing, weaving, spinning. Got body down to the ice. Rough Riders trying to come through with speed. Jack now defending. Rough Riders leave it, looking for net front, miss the net. Comes up high, they collect it there. They try and send it down to the hash. Looking for cross passes, good sticks and lanes, can't let them handle it. Looking for another cross pass. Gets deflected, and
Great
able
job.
to clear it again. Shots blocked again. That was a key to the game, Nate, earlier that you commented on. Trev applying all kinds of forecheck pressure. Slips a one big hit. Rough Riders send it up the middle, lose it off a skate. Jackson picks it up. Jackson's got speed and the outside. Gets in around one. Shot fired. Saved high. Blake turn shot fired. Rough Riders play it back out from behind the net. Sammy has it. Sammy slides it through. Turn shot fired. Deflected.
Wow.
Out. They
that's
waved
in the
it.
net. That's
That
a goal.
was in the net. No goal.
You're telling me you're going to rob Sammy the Missile Maverick Maida from a goal on that one? That was top corner, bar down, went in there and somehow squeaked out, and your favorite ref did not see it there, Donnie.
What are we doing here?
No goal. Offensive zone face-off. Rob,
Back of the
I sure did.
I realize that, Graham. Nobody on the ice realizes that.
Puck comes out. Blake gets around one. Blake has his own entry. Slides it over. Landon picks it up. Slides it to Miller. Miller deep. Slides it through Landon. Landon slides it in, and that is the one that should have been awarded about 30 seconds ago, but we came out and got it anyway.
The knocking point.
Well,
The McKinnon point.
yeah. What should be 10 is now 9, but 6:49 left here to go in the third period. Great little goal, sliding that one between the legs there by Mr. Dowd.
Garrett, Linden,
Marcus take off the shirt.
Liam, Jack, and Connor Hilly. Puck's down. Backhanded. Jack intercepts here and stands the guy up here on the blue line. Liam working there. Puck came out. Connor has it. Connor gains on. Turns, dumps it in. Liam in. He's going to win that race here in the corner. Here it comes in to support. Rough Riders trying to backhand it up and out. They get it to the middle of the ice and they have zone exit. Now they're going to get zone entry. Shot on Ethan and it's saved and frozen. That'll be a defensive zone faceoff.
Good save there by number 30. I haven't seen a shot in a while on that one. Is 7th on this one, but gloves that one out of there. No issues.
No issues. Same 5 guys will step in.
Then halfway to the blue line.
Puck's down. Ref backed in the way, right into Jack's way to come through to pick that up, puck up. Jack gets it out in the corner, though. Garrett has it. Slides it up off a stick. Linden back here. Applies some forecheck. Rough Riders playing back behind their net. They send it up the outside. Jack has it. With Sammy battling here. Jack trying to push it forward. Rough Riders have zone entry, lose it. They're able to hold the zone. Good stick there by Connor Hilly. Shot blocked by Linden. Connor Hilly back in the corner. Puck comes out front. Keaton has it. He's got speed. He's got Linden joining with him and Sammy on late. Keaton to the outside. Shot fired, saved to the corner. Sammy picks it up. Sammy's got Blake coming in. Sammy looking for space, turns out of it. Just loses an edge, but sticks with it. Keaton comes in with Sammy. Parker picks it up. Parker battling there in a 2-on-1. Keaton coming back in hard. Rough Riders up the outside. They get zone exit with a good stick by Blake. Jackson picks it up. Jackson off the half boards, hard and out. Rough Riders turn and fire it in. They're going to call that icing, even though I think that one got deflected off of us, so have a drink.
Why not have a drink? Saturday night, right, Donnie? Settle in, not much else to do. 4:43 left in this game. I'm excited to get home and grab one, huh?
Blake and Jackson on the backside. We have Lyndon, Garrett, and Liam on up front. Garrett steps in. Rough Riders come out, but Lyndon wins that battle right back behind the corner. Garrett trying to get it to net front. Rough Riders come out with it. Being forced to regroup back behind their own net. Almost ran right into the big guy. Double fours again. Lyndon picks it up off the hash. Rough Riders get it back, but Liam's all over him, applying pressure back behind the net. They send it up to the half boards. Jackson steps to try and hold, can't quite get there, and Rough Riders are out of the zone. They get zone entry, but not before we're right in their face and kind of shut it down. Blake comes over, picks up the puck, wires it up and around. Rough Riders able to hold the zone, missed the through pass. Linden sends it up and through. Rough Riders in the zone. Ref impeding play again. Puck sent right up the middle.
Business, huh?
Sammy has it, zone entry. Getting munched from behind, sticking with it, but he's in a 4-on-1. Rough Riders finally able to clear the zone, but not before it's blocked right back in by Parker. Rough Riders playing deep in their defensive zone, cross stretch pass, chip it, and that's a turnover right to Connor Hilly. Gets left for Sammy. Sammy gets zone entry. Puck comes high and out. Connor Hilly has it, turns, fires it back in. We're now clear. Rough Riders having a play back in the corner. Parker looking their head net front. Stick held in front. Rough Riders out of the zone. Good job by Connor Hilly. That's offside and a shot.
Wow, yeah. Right.
Thunderbirds are taking exception because there was a late shot on goalie after the whistle. Doesn't look like they're going to give them a penalty.
Oh, the chirps are flying in from the benches over here on this side of things with 3 minutes left here, Donnie. His late shot came in after the whistle on that side of things, but just before that, P. Bozic comes out of the corner. 1-on-2, 1-on-3 maybe in there, but guess who came out of the puck? Mr. Honey Badger himself.
Looks like he hasn't been fed in weeks. Someone needs to talk to his parent. He's been super hungry. Puck comes out. Rough Riders turn and fire it in. E-Train settles it back behind the net. We have Jackson and Dashel on. Jackson trying to clear it. Had it, lost it off the stick twice. Rough Riders able to hold it, but Garrett comes through. Garrett has Dashel up the outside. Dashel turn shot fire frozen. That'll be an offensive zone face-off. So Dashel Jackson on the backside. Up front we have Liam, Garrett, and Linden. Liam has a turn shot fire and goal right on. And you know what? Hey, I would take an unsportsmanlike for that because that tells you all those teams about celebrating for Lacoste.
Mr. Lacoste, go ahead and empty out whatever you got in your cup. Take a drink on that one. Is number 1-5, got the assist yesterday. puts that one in the net. Boys are jacked up over on that side.
Daschel still
Love
on
to
the
see
puck,
that.
throwing it to the bench for Liam. And you know what? You got to like them apples. Garrett back in for the draw. Rough Riders come out with it, backhand up the outside. Daschel has it. Daschel slides it over to Jackson. Jackson off the half boards has Linden. Linden was trying to punch it forward for Liam. Liam holds his guy up here on the line, working there hard with Garrett. Pucks in skates, and they're still working. Liam is able to punch it through. Rough Riders playing off the hash, coming all the way back behind their net. Just over 2 minutes here left in the contest. Rough Riders gain zone entry, but again, collapsing defense, not allowing much to get there. Pucks in skates. Bodies flying all over the place. They're going to call a penalty, that looks like.
Don, I think we're getting called for a hook up front, but I think I saw a cross check or two on our side too. But
Yeah.
I'm hoping they just call us for one on this one.
Well, we're not getting the benefits of any doubts at this point in time. Nonetheless, we're going to be going shorthanded for 1:45, so the remainder of this contest.
Kill this one off, Donnie. Keep it 10-0. Let's go.
Garrett in with Parker, backhand. Ethan shuts that down.
E-Train just been waiting for action all game there. Got them on that one and just cool as a cucumber.
Parker, Garrett, Jack, and Connor Hilly. Garrett steps back in for the draw. Rough Riders win it high. They have the over. Send it to the hash. Shot blocked by Jack. Jack angled his guy off. Puck sent back up high. Good sticks and lanes. They send it over. Working off the hash, looking for cross pass. Send it all the way up and out and down. That's on their own. That's going to chew up about 20 seconds at least. A couple of fresh legs here on the ice for the Rough Riders. Parker's applying all kinds of pressure. Knocks the guy off the puck in the defensive zone. They get back up. Rough Riders get zone entry. Turn shot, punch save high. Rough Riders send it back behind the net. Connor Hilly's working to get there. Ref impeded play to our favor. Puck sent up and out by Jack all the way down. Sammy now on up front. Blake is on the backside with Jackson. Sammy working hard, has Linden going to the net. Oh,
my
good interception by the Rough Riders. They're going to get zone entry. Missed the through pass. Blake's there. Blake's able to clear that up and out and down. 25 seconds left here in the contest. Rough Riders are going to struggle even getting control zone entry. They come to the outside. They do. That's offside. No call. Puck blocked by Jackson. Cleared by Blake. That's going to do it. That's going to all but do it. Here, and you can give me a countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's going to do it. A complete and total domination by your T-Birds with lots to be proud of over the course of the game. What do you got to say for me, Nate?
Great game all around there, Donnie. I would say defensively our best game of the year on that side of things. Keeping them to, Rams got it at 9. It was somewhere around there, but unbelievable job defensively, just eating pucks and just burying up front. And Donnie, we all knew these two games this weekend were kind of just the appetizer for what's coming up tomorrow. So big one tomorrow, Okanagan tomorrow evening, the rematch from earlier in the year. No love lost between those two teams, and we are excited for that one tomorrow.
No love lost, and I got to say, I'm calling the Dad Lacoste out because he put a line on this game of 1.5, and I took the other, and I think I won that by a plus 8.5.
Yeah, but his son netted one, Donnie, so you owe him one in the bar afterwards. Yeah. So
for now, it's Don Harmeal with my partner,
Nate Christensen,
tuning over and out.